Hey, this is Marilyn Gigliotti.
Hey, this is Brian O'Halloran.
Hey, everybody. My name is Scott Schiaffo, actor best known as the Chulies Gum Guy from the film Clerks.
And welcome to Clerks Minute.
You're listening to Clerks Minute.
And I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hi, this is Mike Zapsik from AMC's Comic Book Man, the podcast I Sell Comics, and the Ming and Mike Show. And you're listening to Clerks Minute.
What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man. You got a minute? Good, because you're listening to Clerks Minute.
Hey, this is Walt Flanagan, the Lon Chaney of the 90s, and you are listening to Clerks Minute.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Clerks Minute, the show where we look back at the 1994 Kevin Smith classic, One You're Closed, minute at a time. Wow. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
And wow. We're here. We're at the end. We're at the end. We'll still do an episode on Friday, but we're at the end, which is crazy. It's kind of weird how this turns out that we're just about done here. Randal and Dante finishing their conversation from the previous scene. We have some cut dialogue, which is always fun.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, the end of the movie is the last scene. We'll talk about the deleted scene. For people listening, we'll talk about the deleted scene on Friday. There's something to talk about on Friday. But I do want to say that the ending sequence is different in the script than it is on the actual movie. So that's pretty cool. But before we get to that, Dante said, I'll call you. I'll let you know if I want to go out to dinner. Fair enough. And Randall says, all right, good luck with Veronica. If you want, I can call her.
You want to talk to her again?
Well, why? Dante, I wanted Dante to say, no, you've done enough. I really wanted him to say, like, you've done enough. Yeah. You've done enough. I got this. But
no, he's just gently letting him down, though. But.
Yeah, at this point, they've had enough. They've been through enough in the last hour.
Yeah.
And he says, no thanks, I'll take care of it. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Really?
Really?
Do? I didn't know. Randall goes.
I thought this was going to go over smoothly.
Well, Randall says, "Hell of a day." Well, that's an understatement. I mean, that's an understatement of the year right there. Hell of a day, to say the least. Now, in the movie, Dante asked him to do the Randall, which is hysterical. That was funny. That was great. And Randall says no, and then Dante sings, and that's how we end the scene.
Yeah. He actually asked him to do the Wrangle, too, which is, originally, they overdubbed it when they feared they were going to get permission from Wrangler to do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if I remember correctly, they actually did get the permission at the last minute, so they were able to use the unaltered, that's why I believe in the rough cut, it's dubbed.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, he goes and does his walk, and Dante sings, and, what did he sing?
Excuse me. Here goes Randall. He's a berserker. At least I
that's funny. That was very funny.
I'm approximating it. I'm not sure if
that is just fine. It works for me. It works for me. But in the script, it's different.
Yeah.
There's no singing. There is no doing the Randall or Wrangle, whatever.
Yeah.
None of that. In the script, it says, Randall, do you need a hug or something?
Oh, hey, at least
because I would have no hang-ups about hugging you. You know, you being a guy and all, just don't need my ass when you do it.
Yeah.
Come on. And this is where funny part is. This is the funny part. Would you ever believe in the wrestling world?
Yeah.
Nowadays, hugging is not looked at down at anymore in the wrestling world nowadays. Because I was actually listening to Daniel Bryan's audiobook recently. So I want to read the book for Mania again. And in Daniel Bryan's book, he's talking about how the crowd. He wasn't sure how the crowd would react because they were doing a fan vote of what Team Hell No should do to get over this fight they were having. And the vote was like, have a match, have this, have a verbal discussion. And then one of the choices was hug it out.
Yeah.
And the fans voted for hug it out. And they did this. This is a 10-minute segment where two grown men are, without talking, trying to figure out how to hug each other with a crowd of sold out 18,000 people in the arena chanting, hug it out, hug it out, hug it out. Absolutely amazing. One of my favorite moments in the Team Hell No days. That happened. And then recently, Daniel Bryan came back from his injury, and him and Shane have been having an argument. And they're discussing this at the top of SmackDown before WrestleMania. And he goes on and he starts talking. He starts apologizing to Shane, and the two of them get on the same page, and they shake hands.
Yeah.
And the crowd starts chanting, "Hug it out! Hug it out! Hug it out!"
They actually hug it out.
And then Shane's like, "I don't hug." And Daniel's like, "Well, the crowd wants us to." So they hug in the ring. I was like, "Yay!" Great moment. The hugging thing is just so different now than it used to be back in the 90s. That's not really seen as a gay thing anymore. And I love it. I love the fact it's not a gay thing anymore like it is here in this movie.
Yeah.
So, Dante goes and says, "Get the fuck out of here already." And I said, "I'm gone. I'll talk to you tomorrow." Comes in, turns the sign around. "You're closed."
Yeah.
Throws the, what did he throw at him? The apron?
No, he threw the "I assure you we're open" sign.
Ah, that's what he threw. That makes sense. And then that's that. And he exits, and we hit music.
Yeah.
That's that. That's where we end the movie. We'll get to the deleted ending in our next episode. Any thoughts on the movie? Because I don't think we're going to have a lot of time wrapping up things next week because we have a bunch of stuff going on.
Well, it got me to reevaluate some of the characters, especially Dante.
Yeah?
Dante.
Explain why. Bring the microphone closer to your mouth, though.
Well, I figured, there's a lot of nasty shit that happens to him, and some of it might be out of his control. And then going over minute by minute, you start realizing that, oh yeah, this is his fault.
It really is. You're absolutely right. Overall, I have to admit, we went into this project saying, well, we're going to talk about Clerks minute by minute, and then we have another minute by minute show doing the same thing.
Yeah.
For me, it's like this movie's more fun, but there's a lot of dead spots.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dead spots in this movie, and that's because it's Kevin Smith's first movie, and I can go with it. It's an indie flick. Yeah. It's the first movie. A lot of dead spots. But you're right. As a character piece, this is well done.
Yeah.
As a full-out character piece, and I agree with you. And I think on Friday's show we'll do the deleted scene. We'll wrap up everything.
Yeah.
But thank you everybody for listening to this. And like I said, we'll be back on Friday with our final show. Next week we have a bunch of stuff going on. And you know what? This is what I'll do. I will say on Friday what's going on next week. And if things fall through, I'll edit it. I'll edit it out. But for now, I'll talk about that on our next show. So we'll wrap this up quick. We'll get in here. We'll get out of here. Get in and out of this episode quickly. We'll be back on Friday to wrap up the week. We're part of the Filling Boy Podcast Network. Well, we're on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but soon we're not going to be. But you can listen to our entire show, the entire run, over on iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spreaker Radio, etc., etc., etc. Find us everywhere you find your podcasts. Stream your audio wherever you have. Find us there, because it's been a lot of fun. It really has been a lot of fun going through this movie. All the guests we've had on, all the people we've had on. Thank you so much for joining us for this ride. Well, like I said, I think we're going to wrap everything up on Friday, and then we'll get into things next week. Yeah. But till Friday, when we talk about the deleted scene and the changed ending of this movie, thank you so much for listening to this show. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everybody.
You're closed.
Smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.